What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm headed out of the gym. And we got to talk about Coachella. I didn't know that happened last weekend. Man, so now we got the option to do Coachella on buy now, pay later. What a disaster. So general admission was $4.99. And according to their info, 60% of the people that were there used a buy now, pay later option. You got Afterpay, you got Klarna, whatever's gonna tickle your fancy to help you go into debt. Total foolery. People were complaining about the food being overpriced as hell. Talking about $17 for a lemonade. And the woman who was complaining, talking about $17 for a lemonade, said that she had 2 cups. So $34 just like that for some lemonade. For lemon, water, and sugar. All shooken up for you, for your pleasure out there in that California desert. I seen $15 for beers, $23 for Red Bull vodkas. I mean, it was just really clown time out there, man. I think the one that was the most ridiculous of all, someone posted a picture showing 2 orders of tacos, some nachos, and 2 lemonades were $102. So the people out there complaining about how it's a cash grab, how it's so overpriced, bruh, why'd y'all even go? Why'd y'all even go? Listen, if you're not some influencer, I don't even know why you there. People willing to go broke just for some pictures in a moment that they can flex on the gram. They willing to put themselves thousands of dollars into the hole just for some damn stunt for Instagram photos, man. I am so glad that I have outgrown that sort of nonsense. I mean, when I was younger, I had my moments. You know, we was doing the Coogi sweaters, we was doing the Air Jordans and all that, Iceberg. Yeah, I was there, so I get it. But I didn't put myself at debt to this degree, and I never would. I mean, back then, by the time I was able to get credit, one, my credit wouldn't have been enough in order for me to buy anything to go to Coachella. But at the same time, these Afterpay options that are just a ripoff, they didn't exist, thankfully, because woo-wee, that would have been trouble for a lot of people back then. But listen to this. They have a payment option that is $20 for 24 months. So keep in mind, $500 for general admission. They don't charge you a percentage anymore. They now give you a $41 fee. Some of these payment options, you can end up paying double what the initial price of the ticket was. They are laughing all the way to the damn bank. So just think about this. If you're one of the people who was silly enough to select $19.99 a month for 24 months, that ass is about to be taxed out this damn world. You're gonna pay double, possibly even 2.5 times or triple, depending on the time that you purchased the tickets, because as it got closer, anything that was available became more expensive. As it became closer and tickets were running out, whatever you tried to buy. So it could have been the same day, but you just were getting it later in the day, but they want to make it like, oh, selection is low. You know the marketing thing, FOMO, it's limited, don't miss it, be there. And so you are a little more willing to be gouged than you otherwise would because of the fear of missing out. They executed this brilliantly. It's not so brilliant for the consumer, but for them, laughing their way all the way to the bank, they executed this brilliantly. And it's amazing how people are so willing to go broke just for some selfies somewhere. And to be quite honest with you, the selfies, they didn't look like they were a great time. People were packed in there. no real elbow space. It just reminds me of Fire Festival. This Coachella that they executed, it's like what they were trying to make Fire Festival be, but they failed on all fronts. But it's like they reached their final scheming form. What Fire Festival set out to achieve, Coachella has set out to achieve. And please believe, if that Fire Festival 2 actually happens, like it doesn't blow up like it did last time, and it actually happens, please believe that McFarlane guy, he is absolutely taking notes of how they planned and executed this and how people overpaid and loved them for it. I mean, some complained, but I'm not seeing nearly as many complaints as I'm seeing people trying to convince themselves that they had a good time and that leveraging future income for the next however many months or however many years was worth it. Man, I don't even go to concerts. And it's not because I don't like concerts or whatever. It's just that the prices of stuff is so silly right now. And I'm just like, like Chris Brown is coming to town. I really like Chris Brown. I'm not going to his concert, for a couple reasons. One, it's going to be just an overabundance of chicks there. The whole strong and independent brigade. It's going to be a lot of chicks there that's on that. The women that are in relationships, they're probably not going to be there with their man. They're going to be there with some girlfriends, and they're going to be acting goofy as well, because in many cases, they behave in a way when they're not away from their man that would be embarrassing to him. So I'm just not willing to overpay for them Chris Brown tickets in order to have a front row seat to watching women there embarrass themselves. So I'm good on that. But man, this whole Coachella thing, it really cracks me up. I never had the desire to go to that. I had the opportunity to and still opted not to. And now that it's gotten as overpriced as it has, along with the fact that they're price gouging the way that they are for the tickets, they're gouging even more if you're going to take one of the buy now, pay later options. And then when you get there, the food options are insane. There is no reason why some tacos for 2 people, there was like 4 tacos on the plate. So I'm like, that's tacos for 2 people. So 2 tacos per person. So 2 tacos each, 4 tacos total. Some nachos, which is as bottom level bar food as it gets, and 2 lemonades that I'm sure were at the very least half ice in the cups. $102, just absolutely insane, or insane rather. Supposed to be absurd and insane, not a hybrid of both. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this. I honestly didn't know that Coachella was this past weekend, because I don't really keep up with that stuff no more, because I know I'm not going. It's other things that I'd rather do, like go to a game or something here where, there's going to be a markup on stuff, but I'm not going to feel just disrespected by the gouging. So I'm going to be looking for them comments. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.